Okay, guys, you've seen me talking about this project I've been working on for a couple of weeks now for Ricky. And Ricky wanted a one-piece windshield to bed top. Rear curtain stitched into the top. No turnbuckles, no grommets, nice clean look, which I really like. The original H1 a couple of years did that. However, and I really don't know anybody that's owns one or has talked about it, but if I had to guess, that's a real pain in the ass. Putting the top on, sliding it through that former, because the H1 Civilian has that same similar former up front. Slide it through, throw it back, attach everything without damaging the rear window. I just can't see how that's possible to do that. I mean, maybe you get it on, you don't ever take it off. I don't know, but so that was my apprehension about making a top for Ricky that was like that. So what I did was, I do believe that can still be accomplished by doing it all as one unit. Again, you're going to probably damage your rear window. This window does zip down. I'm only going to do one side here. If you can hear me, I only wanted to do one side just to show you how that window zips down between the seats. Actually, the seats will come forward. The window will go down in between them on his cargo. You're going to have a cargo divider here, which has a bracket on it that he made that will hold the curtain tight. Now, it goes on just like a regular top. But what I did was I double Velcroed the rear curtain to the top to give it that one piece feel, look and feel. And again, you see some marks up here. I have to tweak it just a little bit up here and then it's good to go. But it does look nice and smooth. I'll be honest with you, it does look good. Now, what I just tried doing and decided to video was, I don't know if I'm going to videotape putting it on, but I'm going to videotape taking it off. And in your mind, reverse it. And then you'll see me putting it on. So let's give that a whirl right now. It does have straps, because there's no grommets. There's straps on the top that pull to the seat pillar. And there are 8 of them. Typically when I make a top, I only put 6 on, but I put 8 on this because I want it to be able to pull it nice and tight. It is tight. It still has the Velcro straps for the crossbars and a B-pillar. So what I've done is I've undone the straps, which makes this really come right off. I'll go up and over. Right here is about where I feel it needs some sort of protection for the window. But I think I'm okay to just flap it over. Okay, so I flapped it over. And again, keep in mind, this would be much easier with 2 guys. I got it to this point. Now the whole top slides off. Easy, pretty much with one go. I'm going to throw it on my table. And there you go. That was a success, which that was the first time, so I wasn't sure that was going to be successful. It did come off. Came off easily. And perhaps I will try putting it on when Ricky comes to pick it up. And if we need to do anything differently, we can do it at that time. But guys, I wanted to show you what I have working on. Am I going to do another one of these? Never say never, like that James Bond film. But I really don't feel this. The civilians stopped doing it for a reason. So I really don't feel this is it's a good idea, having it all in one piece. I've also had guys want the windshield to the cargo, all one piece cover. That is so big, so cumbersome. I honestly don't think it's a good idea. Mad Mountain does make a cargo cover that goes into the Velcro strip. In fact, he has a couple in stock right now, I believe, Alex does. Now, I do plan on making a cargo cover, but it's not to compete with him. Won't be like his. I like the Ford Bronco look. Tight, side pieces remove. And what that's going to take is a completely different frame system, not the V shape that the OEM has. and that he sells, and actually he's come up with a better idea for that, as a matter of fact. Ships easy, and then you have that V for the cargo cover. Mine will use the same Velcro strip, but it's going to have the side pieces, cross tube, and another C-pillar on the back. So it's going to be expensive. I mean, look, everything Humvee related right now is extremely expensive. But that's going to give me the ability to remove the side windows, and it's going to keep a nice tight look like that Bronco has. Now on that, I do plan on not having any turnbuckles on that rear. I'm going to cut down an ambulance C-pillar, which is going to give me that, what I'm looking for there. Now, when is this going to happen? Who the hell knows? I still have a helicopter out there I haven't touched. So, but it's on the back burner. I don't even know if I have a stove big enough with a burner that far back. But I want you guys to see what I'm doing. By the way, extremely cold here. Nothing works very well. My sewing machines don't work well. The material is not fun to stitch, but I'm working on your tops. My whiteboard is considerably less than it was, and a lot of you guys are going to be getting your stuff in the next week or so. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. You get to see me on this side of the camera for a change. I don't much do that anymore because I'm getting old, ugly, and that's just the way it is. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate the business. You guys are great. Thanks so much.